Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. Get your cell phones out. We have a QR code right there on your screen. You can get all the information about today's topic with Kathy Kilborn. Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Great. We are here at Tri-City Furniture, and today we are talking all about support systems. Now, we started last week,
Yes.
part 1. This is part 2. We talked about the filling in pillow backs. Now, we talked about Dacron last week. If you want to rehash that a little bit and then talk to us about something else that pillows are
Yes,
filled
so we did talk about the Dacron, and it's a white fluffy material. That's usually the most used,
Okay.
but we do have other options, and one of those would be down.
with.
And so down is quite nice in the fact that it's soft.
Yeah.
And it allows for a very relaxed look.
Nice.
But you do want to keep in mind, as we talked about, Dacron might need to be fluffed. I will tell you, with down, you have to fluff it,
You have to.
because if you've ever had a down pillow,
Yeah.
it will kind of flatten as you sleep, and you might want to shake it up.
Okay.
And then, because it's going to go down again.
Right. Is there an easy way to do it? Is it just
It's
just like that?
fluffing
Okay.
it.
Great. So we
Yeah.
talked about you have Dacron, we have down. Any other options?
Yes, actually there is like the sofa I'm sitting on, is a foam back.
Okay. Foam back.
And it is the type of foam, a little bit less dense than a seat cushion, but it is a foam piece in there. So the difference there is that it's really going to hold its shape for a very long time. We had foam backs in most sofas probably from before the 70s. And once the imports came, they were always looking for a way to make the sofa cost less. And so they started to change things, and backs became one of those parts that really did get a change. We pulled out the foam core, which gave a firmer support and holding shape, and went to the Dacron. So the Dacron offered a softer feel. And we did go through this time of really wanting cushioning. It made us feel better, and it had that softness where it will cuddle more. But foam backs are still available, and they're still popular. Recognize that they're going to cost a little bit more, because a foam cushion is more expensive than just the Dacron, but a very, very good option. When you look at the Dacron pillows, they're going to have a few more wrinkles in them. When you see a foam back, they're pretty firm shaped, because the foam holds that shape.
Why did we move away from that foam core, Kathy?
Yet everything that changes in furniture is due to the cost compared to the import. Imports want you to think this is a less cost. It compares to something. But remember that when they use the word compare, it usually just means it looks like. They never say, this is the same quality, the same construction, but at this lower price. They just say it compares to, and we don't really know why it compares. We assume that it might be the same, but they have changed things so much. How the foam is made, how the springs, some sofas don't even have springs, other ones have lots of springs. The kind of components that are actually used inside that we can't see have caused the pricing to get lower, but the quality also has changed.
And we don't realize how many things have changed over the years. It's
Yes.
really amazing. So are there any other types of back styles besides the pillow?
Yes, so we've gotten through all of the pillow style.
Yes.
The other main design would be called a wrap over back, and they're actually sitting in a chair with the wrap over back. So the pillow is gone, but the fabric is wrapped right over the frame, and there's no pillow. It is foam and springs, so it holds its shape, it's going to be the firmest of all the designs of back. So pillows are going to be softer focuses, but the wrap over backs give a firmer feel. Many people like them because they don't change. When they wrap it tight and put that fabric in place, it doesn't move.
This is really comfortable. I have to tell you, I like this style. Is this better than the pillow back?
Well, again, how do you use your sofa? If you want that firm back, then I'd say it's the best. You can get foam too, and that keeps it firm. But the wrap over backs, if the seat is not too deep and you can sit right into it, it gives you the best lower back support. So if someone really is having back issues, wrap over backs are the very best because they're firmer and you sit right up against them. So they're, with a spring in there, they're giving you that support. So if I want to sleep on my sofa, we spoke about that, I can't get quite as much depth because now that seat cushion ends at that wrap over back. So depending on how you want to use your sofa, if it's for sitting, for the best back support, wrap over backs are great.
So when a back's tight, are there other options?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
So you can have it, and we've seen this in the past with maybe a Queen Anne back where it's just wrapped solid overall. You might be able to find it where they actually divide it where the seat cushions are, so there's like a stitching there. They really do that because of the size of fabric. So fabric comes 54 inches. Putting a seam there actually helps for the efficiency of fabric. But they could also tuft it, and we've seen this style where they push a button. I don't know if you can see, but if you push a button into that fabric, it makes like a diamond design, and it really keeps the fabric in place. It is the most firm back. So there are several sofa styles out right now that are using tufting. I think the look is amazing with the detail, but it is definitely a very firm back because you're taking the fabric and pulling it tight, and so it's even firmer than just wrapped.
Wow, there's so much to know when you're buying furniture.
Yes.
My goodness, thank you.
And how you use it is so important. You have to consider that more than I like the looks. You always want to consider the comfort and the fit.
Well, we do appreciate you helping us understand all these details. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much. And thank you for watching this edition of Design Time.